guys ready to go on stage?
Well, yeah, you guys are doing like the Vegas stage rave up, right? And introducing the star of the show. I spent too much time in Las Vegas. I love Las Vegas, I do.
Yeah, that's what we want. We want more. Give us more.
Well, you know, we always take the privilege to start a little late for everyone that's waiting for the show to start right at 7 o'clock. We're about at 7:10, and we're ready to go, right? Okay, are you good? Are you good?
We're missing one player, but he'll be right down.
Okay, so you guys gonna do just an opening jam then?
You are listening
Yeah, we
to
can.
KCOS
That ain't no problem at all.
Media. You are listening to KCOSdigitalmedia.com, and it's time for The Beat Goes On from the beautiful Gold Room, downtown Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Welcome, everybody. Yeah.
How you guys doing out there in internet land tonight?
Woo! Welcome, FN Wylde.
We're FN Wylde. And this first song we're gonna do for you guys is called The Beast. Gonna turn around from as I see evil man with a butcher knife. My God, I'm killing me. Evil presence in my mind, tearing at my soul. Look in my staring eyes as the light stops. Time is waiting, be set free. Black angel, look at me. Time is waiting, be set free. Black angel, looks like me.
Well, thank you guys. Thank you very much.
Fantastic. It's nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Do you know how fantastic it was? You should be watching on our YouTube channel through kcosdigitalmedia.com because rockstar moments are made right here
Yes,
at
they
the
are.
beautiful Gold Room. And you missed it because I'm going to tell you about it.
What was it? What didn't I see? Dang it.
It's, you know what? I love it. This is what we do because we have so much fun. It was, okay, when we started the show, I didn't see Ron.
Right.
You know, and so all of a sudden, I'm looking around. Ron's running around the balcony.
Right on.
Running down the stairs, and he's still thumping and just grooving.
Fabulous.
Jumps on stage, and, you know,
He's handling that bass. I
Rudy
can tell you that.
Sarzo, man, would be jealous.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's a normal thing. This cat, Ron, he goes all over the place. It doesn't unless the crowd is just way too packed, where he can't make it through. But even
That's
then,
fabulous.
he'll try to weasel his way through there.
I love it.
Gotta love it, man. Love that production.
Well, thank you very much. We appreciate you guys having us out here. It's, you know, these kinds of shows, this is what helps us and everybody else that's trying to make steps forward in the music industry. This goes long ways, and we really appreciate you guys having us out here.
Well, this was meant to be one of the first New Year's Eve parties in the sequence of whoever wants to party like every night until, even though it's the 27th, you know.
Hey, it's
Hey,
never
we're
too
ready
early
to
to
party.
start, man.
I know, yeah,
It's never too early, right?
That's right. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
for guys that like to tell stories like me anymore, yeah, I know.
Hey, you know, KCOS wants to know all about each and every one of you. So let's start out with the impeccable Allister Creed. Yeah.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Been doing this for a long time.
Yes.
Not young. I'm sure you could tell. Don't let the makeup fool you. But yeah, so I actually started performing live back in 1988. So I've been doing this for quite a while. I've taken some breaks here and there. Just got kind of burnt out, you know, but back at it. Figure, you know, fuck it, I'm gonna do it until I'm dead.
Right.
You know.
Right.
just-
And that's cool, though. You know, you and I keep
Knuckles
running
on
into
that.
each other. Have you noticed that?
Say that again.
I said you and I keep running into each other.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. And, you know, this is actually the first time I've had the opportunity to sit down and pay attention, and you're fabulous.
Oh, well,
So,
thank you very
this is
much. I
great.
appreciate
We've
that.
always been slammed and busy and running around and doing all that kind of stuff. So now I finally get to pay attention, and I love it.
Yeah, well, you know, what you guys do with the production stuff, that's the thankless end. You know, there's, even when we're up here playing, the production crew is going 20 miles an hour or faster, you know, just constantly. So we really appreciate what you guys do. Sound as well. Sound engineers
We
never
love
get
Chad.
good shout outs.
Hex Audio
Dude, you're freaking
Visual.
awesome.
That's
the sounds
right.
great up here.
Chad
If I
is
just get a little
wonderful.
bit more vocal in the monitor, though, that'd be impeccable.
Chad is wonderful.
But
Don't you
yeah, it
think?
sounds really
Absolutely.
good.
Great company, Hex Audio Visual Services. Thank you, Evan and Hailey.
Right, and Chad himself is a really cool guy.
Chad
I
is
love him
our
to
guy.
death.
He is
Yeah.
our guy. I mean, everybody
We love
goes,
our Chad.
you know, in the okay, so in the early years of our show, when we weren't so fortunate to have a magnificent location and a house sound system and a dedicated sound technician,
we are
you
so
know,
lucky.
we would we were never sure of the quality of the shows. And now, I mean, we've been here a year. It's been a year since last December. This is your CD release party here at
This is
this
true.
location.
Woo!
So, yeah, pre-New Year's Eve CD release. Next week is going to be our third birthday show. But, yeah, it's a time for being festive, right, Lisa?
It is. And we all know I'm a festive girl, right? I'll tell you what, I'm ready
How
to rock.
festive are you?
Oh, we don't tell.
All right, you guys want another one, and then we'll BS a little bit more
Heck
after
yeah.
this?
Heck yeah.
All right. I was telling Mark before the show started that all of the songs that I write, there's purpose behind them. You know, I don't know how many musicians do that anymore. I still do.
Me?
And Got
do.
one right there.
I do.
This next one, and of course, most of the stuff that I write is about disasters and self-inflicted wounds. This next one, crazy girl that I hooked up with years and years and years and years ago. All I can say is she was fodder for a damn good song. This one's called Head Underwater.
was
Oh,
wonderful.
thank you, guys.
Yeah. So that was about a woman.
That's what happens when you make me angry.
You know what I gotta tell you? I asked Laura earlier, I said, what kind of guitar is that? That's just beautiful. And I should have known because you know what? I'm drawn to Ibanez. I'm an Ibanez girl.
Right.
I love Ibanez. That's a beautiful guitar you've got there.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Well, it's a Steve Vai model.
Love it. Yep. Yep.
It's a what?
A Steve Vai.
Steve Vai. Very
Steve
cool.
Vai model.
Oh, there
Yes.
we go. Okay, I thought
Yeah.
it was, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's it's Steve Vai's artist model of guitar, and
Gem. It's a
it,
gem.
it's stunning. It's
It's
just,
actually a gem. It's not only a gem, it's a gem. With a
It's,
J.
It's beautiful.
Oh, is it really? Do they call it a gem? With a J. Very cool.
That's wonderful. I see a lot of
Thank you, Mike.
Yeah, beautiful equipment up there. You guys got some good stuff going on there. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Gorgeous set of drums there, Sir Anthony.
Thank you very much, man.
You are so welcome. It's good to see you, brother.
Good to see you folks.
What is going on?
Not much, just trying to get back into the grind from the holiday season.
Yes, definitely.
Kind
You
of
know,
hard.
Yeah.
I appreciate what you said earlier about understanding what we're trying to do here with KCOS Digital Media, because we really are trying to put out and give people the opportunity to be seen, because there's so much great music. You know, you guys are working hard up there, and it gives the opportunity for people around the world to see you guys do what you're doing. And, you know, I just think that it's great that you understand our function.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes,
That
thank
was
you.
wonderful.
And so, in that regard too, and unbeknownst to many of you, but I look at all the metrics on all of our things, and I'm just marveled, because we call this my science project, because it started so long ago, and it's just built and built and built like.
Science project
You know.
in 204 countries, or
Well,
over
you
204
know, so yeah,
countries.
you are being streamed live on YouTube, and
That's awesome, man. I got some friends on Facebook in Brazil. So if you guys are on Facebook or on watching this right now, shout out to the Brazilian brothers and sisters down there. Because we are getting some support for FN Wylde down there. We appreciate it.
That is
we
absolutely
actually get
fabulous.
comments from Brazilian metalheads from our YouTube channel. So yeah, it's a small world, you know, and
We
this-
really have. We've gotten some messages back from Finland, from Germany, from all kinds of South Africa. It's been pretty, really an interesting. Your science project is an interesting paved road that seems to be working and turning into some golden bricks
I'm
for
just-
everyone.
I'm just Dorothy following the yellow brick road.
Well, hey, Dorothy, we want to hear another song.
You said Dorothy,
that
not me,
good?
man.
Yeah.
You were thinking it.
Come here and say that.
Hey. This is a song I wrote about my favorite thing.
All right. Mine
That's-
too.
It's definitely not water in that
Yeah,
glass.
Definitely not. Yeah, this is
definitely
one of
not
our
Alpha.
party songs. This is one of them songs. Just it's good time song, and that's what it's about. All we ask though is knock yourselves out. Just be careful. Make it home safe. We want to see everybody next time.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
And there's going to be plenty of next times. We've got plenty of shows coming up. So anybody watching, check us out on the Facebook. We do have some shows. We got a show Saturday. Any THC fans in here? And I'm not talking about the kind that you smoke.
Too bad. I'm gonna be
And
right there.
we're gonna be sharing a stage with THC and some other Killer Springs bands that on
Everyone in
Saturday.
the audience put their hands up, man. It was like, yeah, all right, right
If,
on. Thanks,
if you ain't got
guys.
tickets yet, we do have some. So come holler at some point, and we'll get you taken care of. So
Well, that's cool, because it's our sponsor Tony and Christina's house.
Yes.
Sunshine Studios Live. We
Yes.
love these guys.
We
You'll hear their commercial on the station every half hour.
nice.
You can have your own commercial too for
Exactly.
a small.
Mopping and dishing fee.
What should we call it?
Money.
No, we're starting artists, right?
You two can have your commercial every half hour or 15 minutes on the hour, and we are KCOSdigitalmedia.com, internet radio, live performance, streaming FN Wylde on the stage.
This song is called In Desperation. Well,
was killer.
That's what I love is shredding. Who is the shredder on the right?
He's called the accountant.
Mike Roots. Yeah, the accountant.
The accountant, yeah. This is Mr. Mike Roods. He's the newest addition to the band.
Yeah.
Joined, a month and a half ago?
Wow. Woo, woo.
Yeah. Yeah, so his fingers are still on fire.
Well, yeah.
This boy's a madman, I'm telling you.
Don't slice them because tax season's coming, right?
Man, you can hear his FN Wylde guitar over there. Man, it's screaming. It's killer, Mike. Love it.
Yeah.
Man, it is.
You know what? I got to touch
Incredibly.
one more comment on what you said about what's happening with KCOS. I have got to say thank you to this fine young gentleman in a fine young up-and-coming band called Had I Known. Mr. Brian Easton just came in and delivered a CD to us at the table and said, I got to go home and eat dinner. But we're definitely, had I known, they're really a great young up-and-coming, a whole bunch of these bands are coming courtesy of like the Flux Capacitor. It's a whole new wave of bands coming up and
There's some
adding
crazy,
to the flavor of
crazy
the
stuff
city.
that comes out of the Flux, man.
Oh man, no, we are so fortunate that people are bringing us music. We want to thank you. I called them Christmas presents on Facebook the other day. I got so much music to load, and I want to thank everyone. Digital
Yeah.
MP3s are the easiest, but we'll take CDs anytime because what we like to do is, once we load them in, we do giveaways. So we haven't done giveaways in a while,
We
but
have not.
hey, next year is a whole new game, right?
Hey, and I just want to give a quick shout out to Mountain Kids Music. One of my
Aw.
very favorite things on the planet.
Thank you, thank you.
Miss Thomas,
I appreciate it. Things are really rolling in the right direction.
Yeah.
They really, really are. It's
Thank
working.
you.
We have a charity that is providing music therapy to autistic children, to women of, it's a strange taboo topic, but human trafficking. It's a healing source.
Oh, that's awesome. man.
Right,
It is.
and we
It is.
right, and we also have where we make sure that indigent children get instruments and free lessons because they deserve it too.
Absolutely they do.
So and
Absolutely they do.
it's coming around. It's really thank you,
It
Laura.
really
That's
is.
really great. It's
You're
coming around.
welcome.
It totally is.
We're
So
excited.
I was wondering if we could get some introductions so that everybody on camera, everybody can know who each and every person is. We did.
Hey!
Well, over here on my right, this gentleman, his name's, gentlemen, I use that very loosely. We call him the Donkey Witch.
Whoa! I
Mr.
kinda
Ron
like
Fresquez,
that.
amazing bass player.
Woo!
We met about 9-10 years ago. We were both playing in a different band at that time together. I left that band. Ron called me the next day and goes, "Dude, are you putting something else together?" I said, "Yeah, I am." He's like, "Okay, you got a bass player." We've been attached to the hip ever since.
That's
So.
amazing. Hey
Yeah.
man, that man needs a microphone back there, or maybe
Hey,
he
he does
doesn't.
need a microphone.
Maybe he-
Talk into the microphone.
That's okay.
You guys just met Mike, the accountant, Rudes,
Jay,
over here
hi,
on lead
good to
guitar.
see you. Woo!
Well, he's actually a pretty new transplant from Illinois, right? Yeah, okay. I knew it was one of those ice states, so I didn't keep calling out the wrong one. Mike's been here for what, about a year? May last year. So,
Beautiful.
but he's coming along.
He's
coming
killing
along.
it.
Yeah, we're trying
Yeah.
to pry him out of his clamshell.
Good.
Well,
Good, because he's shredding out of,
Oh,
he's shredding
I'm
that
telling you.
Yeah.
clamshell right on up, brother.
Wait till it gets warmed up.
Yeah, right? I know, I can't wait. Well, you guys are already warmed up, man. You sound amazing. I can't imagine you even more warmed
So
up.
I just
Brother.
I just had to say one thing. I'm looking at the CD because the last song was Desperation. That's the title track of the CD, right?
yes.
And so the one before that you mentioned the title of is not on the CD. So I
No,
mean,
we do. We've got a bunch of material
yeah.
that's not, couldn't fit it all on the album.
So, you know,
So
this
we've got.
is the...
We'll end up touching all of the songs on the CD. The whole crazy story. Let me introduce real quick. Before we do another song, and he throws a stick at the back of my head.
Right.
He would never.
On drums, oh yes, he would. Mr. Tony Simo back here on the skin. He's one of those amazing stories. He's only been playing drums for about 5 years.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I mean,
So he's a phenom.
yeah, he's a self-taught, as are all of us actually up here.
That's
None of
good.
us grew up rich, had mommies and daddies that had, gave us piano lessons or guitar lessons.
Right.
We all taught ourselves how to play, just kind of figured out what the hell we were doing as we were moving along,
Sure.
So, and then this is what you get.
There you go. And you,
Love
my
it.
dear, are Allister Creed.
Allister Creed.
There you go. Love
As
it.
I have about 100 different names and about 100 different faces, but this is the one you get tonight.
Well, we like Allister Creed, so when you come up with another face, you're going to have to let us know what his name is so that we can make sure to address him correctly.
That's not a problem.
Well, and that's true too. The fact is that here I was, raving about an up and coming band, but really, what we love, what I love, and I know my bookends do
Girls.
too. I mean, okay. I'm really seriously, I'm breaking this one. I'm seriously thinking about doing a name change of a couple of things within what we're doing because we have just exploded, and everything might be revealed next week on our 3rd birthday party. But we not only enjoy breaking new bounds, we love archive material from ever since, representing all the way back to the Colorado Springs beginnings of music.
And how many is that? How many hundreds? We've
Well,
got like
I
almost, it's
came
going into
here.
the
I came here in
hundreds,
1988 too. Just like Allister, but the Gardens was already going on, and there were,
Oh man.
all the
That
bands.
was a long time ago.
Yeah, well, like I say, I came here in '88 myself. So yeah, this is we enjoy. We got the whole Distant Warning catalog. We got old Voodoo Hawks. We're looking for anybody wants to contribute old archive music. Oh, I just got 2 Titan Force CDs from Amazon.
Woo! Yeah. Right
Yeah.
on, right on.
And I got a shout out to Mark Brody from Jag Panther for giving us some Jag Panther CDs, especially the brand new one.
Oh man, that's so killer! And you know what? I want to talk to you about that interview. We did a really killer interview.
We did, and that's actually where you and I met, was at the Satan's Host,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
We played that show up there that night.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes,
You
and
sure
your
did.
voice almost reminds me of Harry Conklin's.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah, you have really good pitch.
Yeah, I get King Diamond quite a bit.
You have very good pitch.
Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, they are. That was.
It was a fun interview.
It was really. Yeah, it was an exciting night. It was a fun interview.
It was
with
interesting.
them.
Okay. All right.
So I'd like to know, just really super quick. I would like to know what kind of guitar are you playing on? What kind of axe are you got?
I use Schecters.
You're using all Schecter.
Yes, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I've recently transitioned to all Schecters. I still got a couple of guilty pleasures sitting around. I got some Jacksons. I used to play Jackson all the time.
Love it.
But yeah, love them. They got to have skinny necks, fast action.
Nice,
Yeah.
man.
You have good taste. I'll
Yes,
tell you
sir.
that both of those names are names that I really love, especially Schecter.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, they make some badass guitars. That's
Yeah,
for
they
sure.
do.
They
I
do.
agree.
And they're stunning aesthetically. They are
Yes.
just stunning.
Yeah, I like the way they
Yeah.
look. They just got them cool little bats in it.
It
They're
does.
stunning.
It's beautiful.
But yeah, when you look like me, you got to have a pretty guitar.
then I gotta ask our beautiful bass player a little bit about that beautiful bass that you
Yeah,
got.
that's pretty good looking there.
Oh man.
What you got? Oh, that's
Say it again. Man, I think she's beautiful. The
kicking.
wood is just stunning.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of
Do you?
Ibanez's too, but
I love
Sweet.
it.
that's my favorite right there.
Hey, you have any of, if you ever want to sell, okay, now I know, I don't know if you sell any guitars. Do you ever think about that?
Probably not.
You love, okay, no, good answer, good answer.
Yeah, exactly.
I was looking for an Ibanez bass, just like my beautiful friend's beautiful guitar, my street corner gypsy and her Ibanez teardrop, which they don't even make anymore. So
No, I
man,
love
you've
my
got
guitar.
killer guitar there,
Yeah.
lady. And yeah, play it pretty damn hot too.
Well, thank you, thank you.
Don't she though? Yeah.
Thank
She's
you.
a
I
girl.
appreciate that. Thank you. So I'm ready to hear you guys play some killer guitar. Speaking of.
Oh, well, thank you very much. This next one, there's a... That kind of chokes me up with this one. This one is for my... Goes out to my late daughter every time that we play it. Didn't write it for her, but it was her favorite song that I had written up to the time. This one goes out to all those people out there in the world that have left one day too fucking soon. Or miss you all. But most of those people that I have known in my life go down screaming, "Don't cry for me!" Now, I know we don't have a great big crowd in here, but there is a break in this song. I'm going to need you guys' help. I need you to scream at the top of your lungs. You'll know where it's at as I'll key in. This is the part that I was talking about. I'm gonna count to 4, and I'm gonna yell, "Don't cry for me." Right after I yell it, you yell it back as loud as you can. All right, we're gonna try one time. Test you out. Hit 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't cry for me. That was really good. There ain't a lot of people in here, but I think you can be a little bit louder than that. Well, some of you guys out there in internet land start typing "Don't Cry for Me." We'll try to get one more time here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't cry for me. 1,
to have a killer party. This is the time where I usually introduce the band, but we've already done that. So we're gonna do one more time. Don't cry for me, and then we're gonna finish this bad boy out. Then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't cry for me. Don't cry for me. Thank you guys. Thank you very much.
And don't cry for the almost 250 people that are watching you online.
Nice, right on.
You know, I would like to say, too, that sometimes when you hear a song, you don't realize the people that you really do touch. And what you told us about that song and everything, I listened to the words. It touches me for a lot of the same reasons. And I got to tell you, it's special that you wrote that. That was very nice. That was very nice.
I appreciate that.
Yes. And I would like to take one moment, if I could, to say that I have a loved one in peril right now. And I don't normally do this, but this is an important thing. A very close family member needs help on a GoFundMe. She had she had a stroke, but she had some aneurysm issues let loose. And her name is Vicky Martirano. And if anybody is listening out there or can possibly help, this family really needs the help. So for Vicky Martirano, GoFundMe. I love you, Vicky.
We love
There you
you,
have
Vicky.
it.
Come on, everybody, give it up.
Thank you, Miss Lisa.
Yeah.
That means a lot.
Yeah, it's an important time for the whole family. So, that being said, we've got a lot going on tonight, and I'm really glad that you guys are here. KCOSdigitalmedia.com is proud to have Allister Creed and FN Wylde in the house.
Yeah!
So we're winging it without a set list tonight, so I have all the songs right there.
You're fine, sweetheart. You're fine.
That's awesome.
We don't need no stinky set list.
That's it.
Yeah, we don't script a show either if you haven't figured that out by now.
No, really? I thought you guys were reading it off those monitors.
Not at all. No, we're used to it by now. Hey, we would just want to give a big shout out to our beautiful Nicole.
We love her.
And Brent. God bless you guys. Without you guys, we can't keep out going through the night. Everybody loves you guys so much. Thank you so much.
And
we love you
of
guys.
course,
Yeah, make sure you guys take care of the bartenders, man.
You bet. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
It's another
Absolutely.
thankless job on this planet.
We don't sound any better.
and also the great food delivered to your table that we're munching on right now from around the corner at Springs, Orleans, the sister property to this
Excellent food.
Wyndham Grand scheme of things.
And it's yummy, huh? Yes, huh? We like that.
So, gentlemen, what's next?
He's got a technical issue right back there, just real quick. This next song, don't ask me where the inspiration came from. You probably wouldn't like it. This next song, it's actually about a serial killer. It's about being a serial killer.
I'm a serial killer.
So you ever put any thought into it?
Cocoa Krispies, man, I love them.
You're killing me, man. You're killing me. You're just
I'm a serial
Yeah,
killer.
yeah. Hey, man, I'm a huge.
I was just thinking about that. It's so cool. There's only the people that are checking this out on the internet right now, and the people here inside the building are ever actually going to know what all of these songs are about. Is we'll probably never have the opportunity to really spend the time to talk about them
That's
as much as we
exactly why
can
we
tonight.
do it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
We want
Absolutely. We
everyone
wanna
to
know.
know you guys.
We really do. We want everybody to know everything about you.
Shoe size, sign.
Size 9. One of you wears a size 9, but I don't know which one.
That ain't me.
None of you? No. Ron? No?
I think he wears.
Oh, he doesn't.
Keep that foot out of your mouth.
I think he wears a size 5 children's, but I'm not sure. All right, this song is called "One More Chance."
am so excited. We're going to be buying these albums. You got some killer merchandise at the table. Everybody's
That's
going to be
right.
buying FN Wylde. Hey, what made you decide to put our very good friend on your cover?
Actually, that crazy story with the album. We got finished with the recording back in May, and it's just now finally coming out. We had some issues, had some potential legal issues, so we ended up having to remix the entire album. And we just got it back yesterday. Literally got it back from the mix yesterday. So Tony last night mastered the damn thing.
Oh, man.
Cool. That's wonderful.
And
Woo!
see, he didn't have a copy of the. We actually have. We hired a graphic designer. His name's Sean Guy does awesome work. You can see it if you log on to the FN Wylde Facebook page. It's now our profile picture is the actual album cover.
Beautiful.
So Tony pulled that one out of the magic hat last night and made those CDs.
Oh, man,
So that we had something for people here tonight. And since it's
I
not
was
the
up
actual
till
cover.
3:30 in the morning and
Yeah.
had to go to work.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
He's a trooper, I'm telling you. He is a trooper.
Man, you know.
Well,
there's-
and you have to be some sort of an engineer to be able to master anyway. That's like so very hard to do. So that's really great. That's wonderful.
So yeah, we cheated. We used a program, but you know.
So you still
do what
gotta.
you gotta
It's not
do,
easy.
yeah.
It's not easy at
No,
all.
it's not
Not
easy.
at all.
It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the third studio album that I've been part of, and it doesn't get any easier the more times that you do it.
No,
it seems to get harder.
It
actually.
kind of does, doesn't it?
So, but this run that we have here tonight, we don't have a whole lot of them. So holler at us. We will give you one. Because this is not the artwork that's actually going to be on the album. These are one of a kinds that you guys are getting tonight.
Wow,
Oh,
that's
thank
so
you.
cool.
That's
Thank you
fabulous.
so much. Yes. We got to have everybody sign it for us, too.
So, we already did that actually.
Oh, have
Yes.
you? Have you? I haven't
Yes,
looked
yeah,
inside
that's-
of them, so
I
they
didn't-
are signed.
Yes, they are
Oh,
signed.
that's killer. Thank
They
you,
are signed.
guys.
Yeah, like I said, they're one of a kinds, and
Thank
we only have I think 6 of them total. So there's not going to be a whole lot of them floating around out there.
Well, you know,
So
these are the perks of coming out on a Wednesday night, you know?
but-
You bet.
true.
you know,
See,
to
when you're here in
come
person, you get the swag.
That's it.
It's
you know?
awesome.
We're gonna load the songs up, you know. But this is quite the deal. And,
Hey, man.
you're getting a director's cut preview of the set for
Gotta
Saturday
love
night.
it. Got to love
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Saturday night we're only playing a 30-minute set.
Yeah.
So, but we plan on hitting everything or pretty much everything that we've got written or ready to roll out. So we're going to try to hold back a song or two, not play them tonight, but who knows? If everybody's loving it, we might hit everything. I don't know.
Like, yeah, we're loving it.
I do love it. I really do. I have to say, I'm completely impressed with your drumming. Honestly, if you've only been playing for 5 years, that's crazy. That's really good. You're very talented. Yeah.
So, Tony, what are your influences, my dear? I know I have to kind of put you on a microphone there, but what's your influences? And
I'd say Travis Barker, Joey Jordison.
you know
Okay.
what? Boys, can you hand him a mic just so that we can get that on tape? Thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Joey Jordison, Travis Barker.
Nice.
Okay. That's
What I
really
practice.
nice. That's really nice.
Nice.
We love to hear influences, don't we? Absolutely. I do. I really do. So, what is your favorite? Who are you inspired by?
Me,
Yeah.
my biggest influence ever is Wasp.
Oh,
A lot
that's
of people,
cool.
I say that and they go, who?
I know.
But,
Oh, we know.
Yes.
but yeah, that's it. Actually, that's where the theatrical came from. Wasp, Alice Cooper. I love Alice Cooper.
Love it.
You know,
We-
it's just
yes.
but those old bands from the 70s and the 80s that they knew that you don't just go up there in your jeans and your t-shirt, look like you just got done changing your
Right,
freaking
man.
oil.
Right.
You know,
You know?
and play guitar. You need visual aspect. You need a show.
I
Have
don't-
fun.
I don't
that type
mind
of
that.
thing.
I really don't. I really don't mind that. But you know what? It is. It's entertaining. It's exciting. It builds the excitement of watching everyone on stage. And so, you know, I mean, I think that it's really important to have either production of yourselves or your clothes or anything, a screen behind you guys. You know what? That would be really cool too. I think you guys would be killer with a screen behind you, and then with some of the videos or some of the lyrics behind you too, so that we can see what.
That's actually a good idea. We do have a banner. We just ran out of time. Didn't have time to put it up.
Sweet. Yep. We totally understand, but man, it's killer.
Yeah. I mean that's something too. A lot of bands nowadays,
They don't.
they're younger and they don't. Just I don't know if they don't realize it yet, or if they're just so focused on trying to get the craft put into the place where they want it.
And that's cool
But
too. I mean,
it
the music is.
because you have to do that.
What do
But
we say? What does everybody say, guys? The music is the most important thing, right?
Yes.
Well, yes, it is. It really is. But when you have that, when you do have that, or you feel like you have that, and you're ready to move forward, fill it up, man.
Exactly.
You know, give it everything we got, because that's all we got, man. That's all, you know.
Yeah.
Gotta give them everything you got.
And I like
You only
Production.
got one
I
chance,
like what you
one
said
life,
about back
so
in the
give it all.
days.
Exactly.
Production was a big deal back in the day.
Yeah, it was.
It was, and I think it made it better.
I think so too. I think so too. You know,
That's
cost prohibitive to do the elaborate stage setups.
True. So
But
true.
I mean, you know, you scale it down and
Hell
go with what you
yeah.
got. You know, spend a little bit
Absolutely.
extra money. Don't be so tight.
Right. Now, love it. You guys dress up, man. You know, it's just exciting. It really is. So,
Thank you.
yeah, it's really exciting to see you guys, and I'm so glad. And I'd love to hear another tune.
Absolutely.
Oh, well, thank you. So this is for Mary Ann, for both of you.
Yeah, they actually wrote the song together.
That's a great story.
It's about nasty sex.
Oh,
Yeah, it is.
How could I not even think about that? Oh man.
Who don't like getting a little dirty from time to time? If you ain't clapping, you're lying.
We're all clapping here in the gold.
This song is called Pleasure Dream. Gentle and I can be so bold. Conditions might Thank you very much, guys.
So what was the name of that nasty song?
That one is Pleasure Dream. That one is on the album.
I got a snicker out of your introduction to that. I just got to tell you, I thought it was great.
I mean, it's true. Come on.
It is. You're just talking the truth, brother. That's all.
Hey, you know. Keeping it real, baby.
Exactly.
Keeping it real.
You know, I got to say thank you to a real special friend of the show. And this is something that we talk about all the time. And it's one thing that's helped us grow over the years now, almost 3. But word of mouth promotion.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
What we're doing here with you guys every week, all we ask is, you know, everybody gets involved and we cross promote. And
Right.
I asked a friend of ours, I
Cross
said, hey,
breeding is a good thing.
Yeah.
why don't you mention us on one of your pages or posts? And boom,
Gotta love it.
we got like 200 likes in 2 days, thanks to the Voodoo Hawks and their great fan base.
I love Ricky.
I
I gotta
know,
say,
it's
I
like,
love
man,
Ricky D. Hall with all my
We,
heart.
we do that all the time. It's like when we solicit music from bands, it's like, yeah, man, we're going to tell everybody to like your page. It's not about numbers, but it's about an interest that people do show, you know.
Right, and when you have the numbers,
it's
it
a
makes people
gesture.
look. Yes.
Yeah, it's a gesture. You
It's a
know,
good
you
thing.
guys, everybody puts their hearts and souls into their craft, first of all, their music, second of all, the performance, third of all, and, you know,
It comes together.
you gotta take care of all the incidentals that,
Yeah.
you know, everyone wants to love you, everyone wants to get your CDs, but you know what? We gotta help each other
We do.
build this movement,
We
and
do.
that's really the basis of what I'm gonna do next week. We are always what we say about the Southern Colorado Musicians and Artists Cooperative being our
Oh, I know. I
over
get it.
7,000 members.
Right.
You know, and then we're almost at 3,000 members. Likes on our Facebook page for the station.
Which is
And
fabulous.
our Worldwide Blues Sunday show, almost 1,000. I mean,
It's
add
growing.
that together. Can you imagine that 11,000 people really want to hear Colorado music?
Yes, I
You know?
can. It's so worthy.
Absolutely.
It's so worthy.
This is the science project gone right. Is that
Exactly.
you ask and people respond.
I'm proud of what you've done, Mark. I
Man,
can
no,
tell you that.
I'm just proud of everyone that participates.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
You know, guys, I'd like to ask you too. Give us your sources of media. Let us know where people can find you, where you'll be playing, all those kind of things. People need
Corner
to
of
know where
Nevada
you're
and
at.
Vermejo, usually from about midnight to about 2.
Well, that's
Oh, you mean on the
after work.
internet? Sorry about
Scott, she
that.
means after work.
You know, this is our street corner gypsy. What are you trying to say? You
I'm
know,
serious.
it's like she doesn't know.
I ain't trying to gypsy. That's all I can say. I'm not trying to gypsy.
Wait, you can't fool her.
Nope,
Now,
not
you
at
can
all.
reach us on Facebook, FN Wylde on Facebook, or Reverb Nation. We're going to have some digital uploads of our songs, so you can purchase them there as well.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, and really, I'm glad. Thank God, Anthony. Yeah, no, when we did the event page, we tried to put all of your sources of everything on there.
Yeah.
And you know, people can still react on the Facebook event page and our Facebook live stream. We've been getting comments, I'm sure, from this great set of songs. And, you know, at the top of the hour and a little bit past, oh man, it's 8:15.
It goes by when you're
You know
having fun,
what?
doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it does. Yeah, it does.
It does.
It really does.
We'd love to hear. I mean, you want to do 2 in a
In
row?
a row,
Just-
I would love that.
Just rock out with 2 in a row. All right.
Cool.
And this song, I don't know why, it's kind of become a signature for us.
All right.
This one, this is on the album. Yeah, actually, that's kind of where we derived the album name from. This song, got a little intro for this one, and this is the actual story behind this song. Sitting around one night, the old buddy of mine, I'm sure most of you guys probably know him. His name's Jack Daniels. Yeah, he's kind of a mean son of a bitch. He loves you one minute and hates you the next. Oh, we were sitting around, we were doing a little light drinking, some heavy thinking, and for some reason I got to thinking, this just might be what it sounds like when the world ends. This song is called Midnight Sun. This next one goes out. Anybody out there that's a dreamer, that's ever had something that they wanted to do, and somebody tried to tell you no and hold you the fuck back. This one goes out to you. Anytime anybody tells you no, tell them you better back up, as you're messing with the Heartbreak Kid.
still getting high. Just a million moment. Goodbye. I'm always messing. Where should it be? I'm still chasing. But the things and all the bullshit in my life always causing so much strife. Oh, breaking.
you guys.
You really are a great singer. I have to tell you. I think I really love your voice. I really do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So do I, Scott. Love it.
We love your voice. We love your lyrics. We love everything about all of you. It truly is, man. You guys are like kicking some
Thank you
Some
very much.
booty
We
up
appreciate
there.
it.
Some
Thank
effing
you, thank
wild
you.
booty.
Hey, yeah, it's an effing wild night tonight.
Yeah, that last song, Heartbreak Kid, we don't just keep it amongst ourselves with doing the music that we do. Ron's wife, Marianne, she actually wrote a poem called Heartbreak Kid and gave it to us and asked us if we could put music to it.
Oh wow.
So, a little bit of reworking,
That's so
And-
cool, man.
some kicking and pounding, and that's what we turned it into. And personally, it's one of my favorite songs. I like it.
I love that one too. I love it.
Well, that's cool. And as soon as we can get this loaded up into the broadcast software, the thing that I especially am proud of what we do, of course, this is perfect Colorado Metal Shop material, which is our 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. format, Monday through Friday.
Awesome.
It's the heaviest stuff that we receive from all over the great state of Colorado, because we're all Colorado music only.
And they love our metal show from 10 to 2. Love it, man.
And not only, when you give us a CD, we play everything. We play every song. We load every song
That's
into
awesome.
the broadcast. Every one of them gets out into the global internet wavelengths.
It does too.
Yep.
Travels the what did they used to call that? The super highway. There, the internet super
Shock
highway?
theater.
Oh, you know.
Shock
Yeah.
theater.
There's so, and now with net neutrality gone,
Oh, and there's that.
I know it. Yep.
Politically speaking.
But, you know, it is a real issue that the only thing I'm going to say is that being an independent internet radio station, it is really important that we keep our listeners entertained, because we don't want to get lost in the shuffle of internet radio.
Do not. And you know what? I kind of don't think we will, because, you know, we have something really special going on with all the Colorado entertainment. It's gone beyond what most the 48 states have done. We've got some really killer, incredible artists here in Colorado that are really making their way out of
They
Colorado.
really are. Some great
Yeah,
things
there
have
are some
happened.
really good bands. There's some really
Truly.
good musicians that are in this state and have made their way out of the state.
Yeah, there really are. And, you know, I'd have to say, too, that Mark White has been instrumental in helping some musicians get to where they need to go. So we got to thank Mark.
He's been holding that one in for like 15 minutes.
I wouldn't have nothing to do if it wasn't for you guys, man. I love you guys. I mean, this is
Well, we
what,
wouldn't have as many places to play if it wasn't for you guys.
this
Yeah,
is a
that's
dream.
true. Thank
It's
you.
a win-win
This is a dream.
situation as
Thank
far
you.
as I'm concerned.
Yeah, this is a dream come true, really.
It really is.
And so, I mean, like I say, statistics. We might let some statistics out for our third birthday show, but I mean, it's truly amazing. I'm blown away. But we're playing over 400 Colorado bands and musicians, solo artists in rotation. We think that Colorado music is and should be an export to the world. Part of our mission statement is to showcase the talent of Colorado. We play predominantly unsigned music and musicians that would not necessarily have an outlet for their music. And we are proud to do so, because our station stands toe-to-toe with any station I can hear.
It actually does.
Yes, it does.
We're
You,
rising up
you guys
there.
have helped out really. Yeah, and I dated myself already, but having been doing this since playing live since '88. Back then, there were no home studios where you could actually put out a radio quality CD. You know, you had to have at least 3 or 4 different guys in order to actually complete a song. You know, unless you were like a Phil Collins amazing type
Right.
musician. But even as times progressed and it became easier to record at home and stuff like that, there was still no outlets for it. Now you guys come along and you give us outlets because we're not signed. We're, and no radio station wants to touch it.
You know what? We
You
want
know?
it for you. We want it for you guys.
We really do.
We want it for all of you guys, especially as hard as you work
Yeah.
and as hard as you try to traverse all the cities and all the venues and all the fans and
Well, it
all the music.
takes a lot of
We got fans.
looking for partners to do this with, too. I mean, we've teamed up with
More than that, buddy.
Radio Indie Alliance out of
Oh, we're a bunch of
Australia.
smartasses.
And they want us to submit our top 10 list every week.
Awesome.
Radio King, our broadcast software, has just introduced a feature where people can vote for their favorite music when they listen to the station.
Oh, nice.
So that's another form of metrics.
So we're
Otherwise, we
getting ready for that.
we are telepathically making our top 10 list every week.
Nice.
You know?
I'm glad you can't think of what I think telepathically.
Yeah, it's like Johnny Carson in the
I think I'd rather have X-ray
Right?
vision.
the card routine that he used to do. Karnak
That big old hat on.
Karnak the Great. Here
Yes,
I am.
and he was. He had that beautiful wizard hat. Yeah, God bless.
Does that come with X-ray vision?
Well, no, I would be
I
afraid
think
of
the
that one.
technology was just on the cusp right at that time.
I
Missed
don't
it
know
again.
if I really
Story of my
want.
life.
Dang it.
That would be
Dang
too
it. Yeah,
scary.
me too, my brother.
It's almost frightening.
Oh, we have way too much fun, and we just love you guys. So thank you guys for being up on that stage.
Again, thank you for having us out.
I would like to also send a special thank you to Brian Hall for all that he's
I
doing.
thought he would be here tonight.
Well, you know what? We're so used to seeing him, we miss him when we don't.
We
and if
do.
you're listening, Brian,
And
we love
Marty.
you.
Marty,
We do.
too.
And Marty,
we
too.
love you guys.
Thank you for all that you do for
Thank
children.
you.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
for help autism, and it's just a beautiful thing.
They have helped so many.
They have.
God bless you.
You know,
guys.
and they're just giving people, man.
Oh my gosh.
They really are. So it's awesome.
We are blessed.
Yes, and we'll go
Thank
for it
you.
one more time. You are listening and watching KCOSdigitalmedia.com.
The beat goes on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess we have another minute till Ron returns, but
No, I think he's.
Actually, he's.
Where you at? Oh
He's
yeah,
traversing
he's back there
the,
drinking off the tap.
He's
Better
yeah.
start playing something.
oh, all right. Well,
Yeah, he's a smart
I just
boy.
thought it might be an opportune time. We're beginning. It's going to be the beginning of a new year, 2018. Who would have thought, right? But it's time to once again go over. We have a great calendar for the month. We have been talking about our third birthday party on the 3rd of January with Mysteria and Zatara, The Return.
Yep.
Yeah, Kelly Moon's new
Yes,
effort.
We love
Yeah.
you, Kelly.
And we have to
Yeah, we'll
take
come out and hang out with Kelly that night.
Yeah,
We've
dude.
known Kelly Moon for
We
years.
all we love her.
And we have to take a break on the 10th, beyond our control. So we'll
That's
be
okay.
plotting nonetheless of how to
We
make 2018. Oh, and we'll do our year in review reel that
So
on
excited
Facebook.
about that.
But the next show on January 17th, we have a band from Denver coming down that wants to play called Signs and Signals. And we can't wait to hear them, introduce them to the Southern Colorado scene. I mean,
That'll be great.
Lots of Denver bands want to go down to the Southlands, and you guys need to migrate to the upper Nordic.
Oh, we try. That's an uphill battle.
Well, no,
Literally,
okay,
yeah.
so this is where we were starting the conversation, is that why we love so many people. I've got to say a special thank you also to Amanda Turner of Metal on the Move.
She is a cool chick.
Isn't she
We've
bad
worked
to the
with her
bone?
before.
Love
and
you,
I know she
Amanda.
got sick, and thank God she got better.
Yes.
And she
Yes.
made it through the surgeries that she had and stuff. But Her and her
Yes.
husband both super, super cool.
We are
Killer to work
so
with.
appreciative of them
That was
because they actually trusted me to be an admin for their page so that I could add KCOS stuff.
Nice.
Wow.
I know. So thank you,
Awesome.
thank you, thank you. Thank you also to Claire Roberts of Best 303 Sounds.
Nice.
We are also anticipating being in the debut issue of Salt magazine from Fort Collins, thanks to Sarah and the publishers of that fine first edition. Hopefully it's going to be a great music magazine for the Fort Collins area.
That's so great.
I know we are in a partnership of sharing posts with the Grand Junction live music group page. So yeah, we have been reaching out to be. I'm gonna let it out. Okay. Colorado Music Network. How about that?
Oh man.
We have.
That's what we need.
We have gotten
we need
so.
a huge Colorado Music Network.
Yeah,
one.
I mean, when you attract a total of like 10,000 people to what you're doing, you know, we have a humble group of fine community of musicians in Southern Colorado. But you know what? It has been a huge, the cooperative that we started. That was too long of a name, you know, Southern Colorado Musicians and Artists Cooperative. So how about
That does take a minute for me to type in.
Yeah.
I still do that.
Hey, it took us a minute to remember
I
which
know.
words came first.
And-
Man, I'm not kidding.
and legal paperwork, forget it. So yeah, you know, Colorado Music Network. How about that?
That's gonna be killer. I'm really
Yes.
excited for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, right on, Mark. Yeah, Mark at the moon.
Oh, I gotta-
Brother,
I
Miss
gotta do
Lisa.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Smack me.
My
I always,
friends.
and that's one thing. The men behind the scenes, the shadow man that's everywhere.
cannot deny.
Annie,
Hey, you gotta love Ed. This guy.
He's our shadow
We're doing
man.
this show. Man, this man. I'm not gonna tell you where he trapped me, but he tracked me at a show that we were playing at a venue here in town a while back, and made me promise that we were gonna do our CD release here.
Aww.
Kept to my word. Love you, Ed.
Yeah, thank you, FN Wylde.
That's why we pay him so well.
We love your shadow man. We love you, our Annie. I don't think we could go through these days without you, girl. We love you
Yep.
with all our hearts. Mr.
And,
Nathan Lear.
Nathan Lear Genius Jet.
Yeah, I really, man,
Yep.
you know, without the genius of that man, we all probably wouldn't be quite sitting here today. So
That's quite
God
true.
bless you, Mr. Nathan Lear.
So going through the calendar for that last little bit of info to come after what we did say Signs and Signals was going to play, the 24th is a band I'm really looking forward to. It's Icarus, Echo, whoa, 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 whoas.
Very cool.
You know, and at that show, I plan on partying people.
I was just gonna say, but no, I get to say it. I get to
Okay,
say
you can say
it.
It's okay, you can say it. I'm gonna get older.
We're gonna have a beautiful birthday party that particular day for our beautiful Miss Gypsy of KCOS.
It'll be a blast.
It's gonna be
you
her
guys.
birthday.
Turned 28 that day, right?
I give you $1 later,
And
baby.
I'm not kidding.
The 24th is your birthday?
No,
29th,
baby.
but-
29, January 29th is her birthday,
see,
but that's
it.
when
we want theme shows all year long. So yeah, we're you know, we'll find
Oh, man.
something to do to party for anything and everybody. And the
Hey.
last day of January, the 31st, is we're really proud to introduce a band to the area that they're really they've like developed themselves and haven't done anything for like a year, and they got this CD that they gave us, and they want to do a show, and we're really excited to have Random Detour being introduced into the community. So what a full month, and you know what? We want to see everybody. We want everyone listening. We want you to come back. And I know January could be a tough month sometimes when it might get down to 0 degrees.
Oh, that's okay. We're gonna be partying. We're all gonna
know
be.
it.
We're all gonna keep it warm
But
and
really.
cozy and.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep, we have the mixologist, we have the technology,
Exactly.
we have the music.
Yeah. I love my
And you know
partners in
what?
crime
Yeah.
here. I really do.
How many songs you got left to do?
Hell, I don't know, 4 or 5.
You know what? Because it is 8:40, and I think we have probably said all that I really want to say. I don't know, unless the
Well, just one more
unless the
time.
twins have something
He's so
that they want
cute.
to
We've been
say.
called that before. I want to say one more time, please consider GoFundMe Vicky Martirano.
Yes.
Thank you all very much. Please save a life. Save lives, please.
If you want to just
Play on,
the
brother.
rest of the time.
Cool. Yeah, we'll play her out.
Except for I want to hear that beautiful red bass that's sitting over there in the corner.
Come on, Ron.
He's running around in the building.
I know he's running around.
He's lurking.
There he is. Yeah.
He was
I want to
lurking.
know all about
You
that.
want to switch
red
out or?
bass.
You want to switch out?
Ooh, he's really gonna do it.
Yeah, he'll do it.
Oh, so stoked. Right on.
Turn your bass off.
The next one we're going to do for you guys, this one is, it's not a heavy one. I do write some ballads and stuff like that. A couple of them have actually made it into the set list, so
Sounds beautiful.
we'll let Ron get
Thank you, boys.
switcherooed.
Thank you, boys, for letting him switcheroo real quick, because
Oh,
it's
absolutely.
pretty darn killer, all these beautiful
Price is right.
instruments,
Time
man. You guys are so kick booty. Oh, yeah, don't stop. Dang, Anthony.
He just likes plugging it in like that. Is it live or is it Memorex?
That's what I wanted to hear. Oh, man. Yeah, she's beautiful. Wow. I'm not going to say it.
That'll shake your cockles for sure.
I think
I'm just
it's
going to say it. It's so deep.
I'm sorry.
getting some massage. This next one, anybody that's ever been in a relationship knows what it's like to act like an asshole from time to time.
Oh man,
I did that once.
We have so much
I
material.
had to write this song to appease for it.
We have so much material for blooper reels right now.
You should film a practice. We are consummate smartasses. and
Scott,
we just
let
love
it go. Let it go, Scott.
That's not what you told me yesterday.
Easy.
Oh, whoa. Now, you guys have been on this with S9, correct?
Suspension 9? Yeah, yeah.
9. Yeah, FN Wylde and Suspension 9. Holy dear
Yeah, we
Lord.
gotta get another show going with those
You
guys. Those
really
guys are
do.
a
That
kick
would
in
be
the ass.
really kick-ass.
This song is called Taken for Granted. Thank you very much. All right, this one is heavy. This is a pretty serious song. Listen to the words.
This is my favorite.
This is Tony's favorite. As I have been called on this one, it has offended some people. Just suffice it to say, this is based on a personal experience. This song is called "A Beautiful Day for a Suicide." Thank you, guys. Told you he'd throw sticks at me.
That's my favorite.
Oh man. So you know what? Everybody that listens into the broadcast and watching on YouTube, if you can get to Sunshine Studios Saturday night.
Saturday night.
Are you guys up first?
What time?
We don't know. We won't have a roster until we get there at about 4 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. So that's one thing. I kind of like it. It's, you know, he keeps it quiet till the day of the show, because we tell all of our fans, everybody that gets their tickets from us and people that follow us, come to the show. Don't come to see us. Come to the show, because there's a bunch of killer bands. We just did a show with Iridium AD about a month ago.
Nice.
Those guys kick some ass, you know. And of course, He Killed Three's on that bill. Endless Line.
Yeah.
You know,
man.
it's going to be
Killer.
one of the best shows of the year. And
Epic.
it got saved to the end, you know. So
Oh, that's so cool, man. I can't wait, you guys.
I don't think it was intentional, but that's how it worked out.
Yeah.
We got a couple more, and we're about out
Right
of time.
on.
We only
You
got
know
about
what?
4 minutes.
We started late, so
Did we? Okay.
Yes,
I
let's
think
run
a
it.
couple more is
These bad boys, we run 2 of them back to back. Anybody that's been out to see us before,
Kills
guarantee
me.
you've heard these songs.
Kills me.
These are our closers. All right. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna run a little over. I know we started a little bit late, but we'll make up for that on this one. Oop, I just knocked my guitar clean out of tune. There we go. Yeah, the spikes are real. They're not
Hey,
rubber.
I'm loving those spikes, man. I'm gonna have to check into some of those. Those are killer. Okay, so next time we're gonna see the whole band wearing spikes. Yeah.
Actually, you know, that's one thing with this band. You know, most bands say, everybody, you gotta have a look. You gotta have a look. We're not like that, you know. But we kind of hit the grunge look over here. You got the
Hey, man.
70s and 80s theatrical.
That's the jackpot.
You got
2.
this cat back here, Tony on the drums. He always reminds me of one of these new metal type guys, the way he dresses. Because he dresses sharp.
He
You know,
does.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
You know,
You're
so-
all sharp-dressed men.
You know, but it's real
Real sharp. Ha!
But we kind of hit the look of the hard rock metal, starting back in the 70s and 80s, progressing on up to the day. You know, what'd you do? Did you break a string?
Oh man, now we've got a beautiful man. This is the 3rd guitar, and I'll tell you what. Excuse me, the 3rd bass. Man.
Should I go get my other drum kit real quick?
Would you?
I do have one. Actually, I have 4 of them.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, that's incredible, Anthony. That's awesome. You can take any kit, anywhere, anytime.
And this kit I got for my wife and kids for Christmas. Shout out to them. Thank you very much.
Oh, and you know what? It's killer. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous kit, my friend. Beautiful. It sounds incredible.
Hey, Lenny. Marianne, Lenny, if you guys are still watching, if we didn't bore the hell out of you, they've seen us play so many damn times before.
Oh, they
They're like,
love
Jesus,
ya.
no, this again. Yeah, this again.
They're grateful for digital internet. They really love KCOS. Let me tell you what. So they don't have to come.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. You guys rock and roll, man.
All right. So, these last couple that we're going to do for you, we're going to run them back to back. These sons of bitches are hard, they are heavy, and are meant to get your asses up out of your seats and moving. This first one, sitting around looking at the political environment that's been going on the last couple of years around this country. And it's not just that, it's everybody's just kind of lost their fucking minds along the way. And it occurred to me that if we all put down the hatred, put down the guns, stuck together,
We just might make it out of this shitty world unscathed, alive, and unbroken!
thank you guys for tearing up downtown Colorado Springs. This was a great display for a CD release show and extras that weren't gems in their own right. Man, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
We want you to party until the year's over, and we're glad that we started your party wherever you are. And but you know what? Have a safe party, because we want you back next year.
But have an FN Wylde grand time.
That's right. That's right. So happy New Year, and come back next Wednesday for our 3rd birthday party. That's gonna be really good too. Mysteria and Zatara.
Yes, I'm so excited for Mysteria and Zatara. Yeah.
Wow, what an amazing session of The Beat Goes On. Our special guest tonight was FN Wylde. Now, I want to remind you, stay tuned to KCOSdigitalmedia.com 24/7 for all the best Colorado music. Be sure to go over to our website, take a look at all the links, give them a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Be sure to go to FN Wylde's Facebook page, give them a like, and stay tuned for All Colorado Metal Shop, starting at 10 p.m. to 2 a.m., Monday through Friday. We're out. See you next Wednesday.
I tried to, Ed. You did great.